What would you do if losing the war became your chance to prove who you really were? Tachibana Muneshige was called the invincible warrior of the West, undefeated in battle. When the Shimazu army besieged his castle and demanded surrender, Muneshige refused, then counterattacked and conquered their fortress. Toyotomi Hideyoshi heard about it and declared him the greatest warrior in Kyushu. During the Korean invasions, he earned the title Japan's greatest brave general. He fought so many battles his sword became misshapen and wouldn't fit its sheath anymore. Then came Sekigahara in 1600. Muneshige backed the losing side, Ishida Mitsunari against Tokugawa Ieyasu. He won his siege at Otsu Castle, but the Western army collapsed at Sekigahara. He lost everything: his lands, his title, his 130,000 koku territory. The invincible warrior was now landless. Most samurai in his position would have begged for mercy. Muneshige refused offers from multiple clans and chose to live struggling to find his next meal, accompanied only by his most loyal men. Why? Because integrity doesn't negotiate. Then Honda Tadakatsu, the Eastern Army's greatest general, often compared to Muneshige in skill, recommended him to the Tokugawa clan. Impressed by his abilities and loyalty even in defeat, the Tokugawa restored Muneshige to daimyo status with his original Western territories, the only defeated Western Army lord to regain his lands. At 69, he fought in the Shimabara War. At 76, his legendary life ended. You're going to lose. Maybe you already have. The project failed. The relationship ended. The business collapsed. The bet didn't pay off. Now what? Muneshige's lesson isn't about winning. It's about what you become when you lose. He was known as a true gentleman, always modest about his accomplishments, who encouraged his men to protect the weak and never take from the poor. There are no records of him ever shouting, "To the death" or "Charge," because he valued his men's lives too deeply. When defeat came, he didn't compromise, didn't beg, didn't abandon his principles for security. He starved with dignity rather than prosper with shame. Stop thinking redemption comes from winning. Sometimes it comes from how you carry yourself when you've lost everything. The world respects talent, but it remembers integrity. You're facing your defeat right now. Maybe you backed the wrong horse, believed in someone who failed you, invested in something that collapsed. What kind of person will you be in the aftermath? Muneshige proved that defeat is temporary, but who you are in defeat is permanent. Want samurai wisdom for when life hits hardest? Subscribe to Kensei Code for weekly episodes exploring warriors who turned loss into legend. Drop a comment. What part of Muneshige's story hit deepest? Share your insight. Someone facing their own Sekigahara needs to hear it. The invincible lost everything. Character won it back.